My name is Conchabar Keegan, and for my final project, I chose to watch the film Beast of No Nation. This film was an adaptation of the 2005 book Beast of No Nation, revolving around the ever-prevailing issue that is child soldiers, primarily in Western Africa. In this film, we follow along a young boy named Agu, whose life is forever changed the day his family is torn apart due to the politically driven civil war. When peace treaties are broken and NDF forces start to advance towards the village, women and children are evacuated and the men are forced to stay and fight. After the government's army pushes back the rebel forces, remaining civilians are then interrogated and sentenced to death. Agu watches as his brother and father are gunned down as he flees into the jungle. He is captured by the NDF rebel army and transformed into a numb child soldier that simply follows orders to avenge his family. This fantastically shot film was shot completely in small villages throughout Ghana, which made it feel ever more real. The director, Kerry Fukunaga, combined long panoramas with deep, intimate scenes focusing on Agu's eyes and what he could see. It really drew you into the film as if you were living alongside him. This film addresses deeper issues such as drug use and the rape these boys would have to go through on a day-to-day basis. It leaves you with just enough of scarring scenes that you need to show just how bad the situations for them are. And again, it makes it more real, which is something that the director tries to touch on many times throughout the film. Personally, I loved this film. Not only did it have a fantastic cast, but a director that cared about how it would be seen, something many of these films lack. It brought what other films we watched in this class lacked. It had a sense of urgency and realism, a perfect blend of a documentary and a film. And I again want to express just how real they made this film feel. The amount of detail and time they put into the scenes and the colors that they put into the scenes on the filters, were really powerful to watch. It evoked a type of emotion that you really only get out of empathy. It's not just another film based off of sad things with a sad premise that is shot badly. It's actually as real as I think you could possibly get this type of movie. And for that, I have to say, well done. Now, in my presentation, I put a link to the official trailer of the movie. I put another scene where is the surrender scene at the very end, or towards the very end, where Agu stands up to the Kapitan, which is his commanding officer who treats him as if he's his son, and Agu thinks of his, in a way, as a father figure throughout the film. I then have links to different programs and things of how people are fighting child soldiers today and fighting everything. The pictures I took were of war scenes where they were marching into battle, feeling as if they were invincible, which was really touching scenes. And then another scene which was taking an aspect of voodoo out of it, and when Agu was on the drugs that he was on, it would make you see certain colors as pink instead of greens, and grays instead of other colors. And the way they shot it just seemed very powerful to me. Then I have an article based off a little bit of controversy that the film brought up with how exactly he filmed the colors and the photos that they got. Tweets of modern day examples of child soldiers. And yeah, my name is Conchabar Keegan, and this has been Beast of No Nation.